Hey, can I talk to you for a little bit tonight about marriage? I will soon be married for 42 years. That in itself doesn't qualify me or anybody else to speak to marriage. The length of time you're married has nothing to do with whether or not you have a healthy one, a happy one, or one worth emulating. But I have noticed that there's 4 stages to marriage. And the first stage I call square pegs and round holes. And that is when we're first married, we notice there's differences between us. Some things we genuinely question. Why do they think that way? Why do they do things that way? Why this attitude? And maybe because we're newly in love, we find ourselves making excuses for them. You know, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they're just stressed out. Maybe this is the grand exception. Maybe they're not always like this. Well, that invariably leads to stage 2, and that is where we take out the hammer and begin to force that peg into the round hole. And what I mean by that is we are trying to remake them to be normal, like us. We want them to think more like we do, behave more like we do, because the way they are behaving, the way they are thinking is driving us nuts. And so we coerce. We manipulate. We play these little games where we're trying to get them to change, incentivize that change and all of that. And, you know, you can do that for so long, and no one likes to feel like they're their mate's pet project. And so usually there's a lot of anger that simmers at this stage. If you can move beyond that stage, what we get to is stage 3, which is best described as, I'll let you be you if you let me be me. And when you're at this stage, you've kind of given up on changing the other person, but it's not like you're at a place of acceptance. You're really, you still notice all the differences. You find yourself still getting irritated that they leave all the lights on, or they're always leaving a mess, or when they get home from work, they just throw their things on the floor. Whatever it might be that is your button, you know, they push it and they keep pushing it. But you say, you know, if you won't complain about me, I won't complain about you. And you know what? There's a lot of marriages that exist at this state of we're going to live parallel lives. And you can do your thing and I'll do my thing. But here's the thing. We are still angry. And that anger will still come out, and usually in passive-aggressive ways. We will make snide comments like, oh, I guess we're going to heat the whole neighborhood or cool the whole neighborhood when they leave the doors open and the heater or the air conditioner's running. And we will find ourselves putting up with things for so long, and then we kind of, the dam gets full, if you will. And we got to let off some water, we got to let off some of that pressure, or we're going to burst. If you can move beyond that, the place where you want to be is a place of acceptance, of just loving your mate for who they are, and to know that there are some things that are never going to change, but that who they are and the life you enjoy with them and the love you share with them is so precious that none of those things matter. And so this is not just letting them be them, it's loving them for who they really and truly are, and embracing those differences and celebrating those differences, and it never annoys you anymore. I hope that you can get to that place of true and genuine acceptance with your spouse, because it's a wonderful place to be. God bless you. I'll see you again real soon.